Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm guided to do a video about the Cybertruck, how it's gonna impact the company Tesla. So this is not just for a particular time, but this is about a general spread. So previously, the Queen of Cups energy, it is about feelings. Mainly, it is about emotions and feelings. Probably this product has been gathering a lot of emotional attention and emotional response from the public. But at the same time, within the company Tesla, they have a lot of feelings and emotions about this truck, this product. The Queen of Cups energy is not always about practical. It is always related to, how we were being brought up, our roots, how our roots affect our emotions and our emotional response. So I can say that this truck, the birth of this truck is related to a lot of people who work in Tesla, how they were being brought up and how they are emotionally aligned with the company itself. But at the same time, I'm having a sense that there are some people in the company who are involved in this project, and when they were producing this type of vehicle, they were not too concerned about the practicality. And some of them, I don't know why, but I feel like they were not aiming for success. They were they were just doing it for the sake of doing it, without necessarily think about it as a success. So I don't think everyone in Tesla was really truly fond about the vehicle itself, because there are a lot of emotional involvement, and the Queen of Cups energy is not always consistent. They can change easily, rapidly. So in the process of manufacturing this vehicle, or and also the development of this vehicle, it wasn't about practicality. And because Queen of Cups, it is a minor arcana, I don't think they were really in the process of making it, they were not aiming for something really big. So, and in certain ways, you know some money was being wasted in developing this vehicle, and I don't think the entire process was very honest. Some people involved in a project, they might not actually have the best interest for the vehicle to be a very successful product, because too much emotions were involved in developing this vehicle. And perhaps that's the reason why when the vehicle comes out, it is very, it doesn't look like something that an ordinary person will get. It looks very futuristic, but at the same time, it gives a sense that it is kind of out of reach. So what I can say is they didn't, I don't think the development process of this car was aiming for regular customers, which is kind of reasonable because Tesla is, most of the vehicles that are being sold to people who are very rich. But anyway, Six of Pentacles at the current position. I think this vehicle is kind of helping the company to gain the noise, and probably it is kind of affecting the reputation of the company. But I don't see that as a very long-term attention that the Cybertruck can gain for the company. The Chariot crossing the Six of Pentacles, it is about the vehicle itself, but at the same time, Chariot can be related to war, the battle. To a certain extent, what I can think about is that there are other companies who can be making even more successful vehicles that can be the competitor of the Cybertruck. They can be, counteract the effects of this Cybertruck on Tesla. But on the other hand, the Chariot can also mean decision. This Cybertruck can actually affect the company decision on some of their products. Maybe the company itself is using this as a compass to figure out what to do next. So they were trying to use this vehicle to test the water of the society or, the world. And moreover, I can also think about and relate to the fact that sometimes Elon Musk would say something, he has a lot of opinions about things. There might be some battles that are happening in other countries, or maybe even within a country, that Tesla would be involved in, some kind of controversial thing, and those might be related to the battles that are happening in this world, and perhaps that the company was hoping the Cybertruck itself would actually bring a positive impact to the company itself, but because of some outside interferences, such as battles, wars, those can kind of shadowing the success of this car. Chariot can also mean foreign powers, foreign countries, military. There's also a possibility that this Cybertruck will somehow be related to military use. Maybe some companies or government, they will consider using the Cybertruck as, or maybe the technologies of the Cybertruck to, put them into service in the military. On top of the spread, it is the Magician. The Magician is about turning nothing into something. So this is about the alchemist, practically a magician. The magician, the magical thing is they can, magically turn something into a very big thing, but in the core of the matter, probably there is not much inside. So the company itself might have the intention to really create it, to make a really loud noise, but the product itself, it does not really have too much to offer. At the bottom is the world. The world is about the completion of, a serious project for the company, and gaining the worldwide attention because of the Cybertruck. However, Ten of Swords in the upcoming future, it is about the rock bottom, the setbacks. So it's possible that they're not gonna produce it in large numbers because they don't see it as, worth it. Something doesn't worth it for the company to invest too much in the Cybertruck in the future. At the same time, the Cybertruck itself will bring some problems for the company. Ace of Wands at the bottom. It is about the new beginning, the birth of an energy. So definitely this Cybertruck is breathing fresh air to the company. There is no doubt. However, this new beginning, new fresh air is not leading something good for the company because Nine of Swords is about worries. There is something about the Cybertruck that actually worries the company itself. So it's not able to bring, to bring the greatest potential that the company is seeking for. Hermit energy after Nine of Swords is about introspection, investigation, looking within, and being very wise about a situation. So this Cybertruck, it will have some problems that the company Tesla itself, it has to figure out and find out what's happening with the truck. So Queen of Pentacles at the end of this spread, it is about, someone who is gaining the prosperity by themselves and being, it's kind of isolating energy. So what this tells me is the Cybertruck, the impact of the Cybertruck to Tesla is, even though it will reach out, the connections to the world, what I want to say is, let me rephrase it. It will gain lots of attention. However, at the end of the day, because there are problems that will be coming up for the Cybertruck, and the company will have a headache about it. And Ten of Swords can sometimes mean physical death. So I hope that doesn't cause any death in the future, but it can mean, physical failure. It can be failure of components, even loss of human lives, or some sort of failures. And at the end, Queen of Pentacles energy is, this person is keeping something to herself, and she doesn't really care about what the others think about them, and they're within their boundaries. So it's very likely that this product, this Cybertruck, would simply just be a transitional product that will be mostly remembered by the company itself, and but the reputation that the Cybertruck will give to the company is it's not going to be that positive. It's not going to be disastrous, but it's not going to be positive. I can tell you that because of the Ten of Swords and Nine of Swords energy, something is not gonna, it's not gonna work for this truck. So, so for some reason, they'll just the company itself is just gonna keep it as a, a gimmick project, or something they have some fun with, but I don't think it's gonna be a very magnificent success in general, and the impact for the company will be, not long lasting. In certain period of time, it will gain quite some coverage around the globe, but it's not going to be long lasting. It's not going to be sustaining, but it will be something that some people will remember in the future, and it's also possible that this car will bring in some kind of revenue to the company, because some of the technologies will be adopted by government agencies or maybe some companies. So probably they can help the company. The Cybertruck will help the company to generate some form of incomes, but is it the Cybertruck itself? I don't think so. It's gonna be some kind of technologies involved in making the Cybertruck, and perhaps even some ideologies, but I don't think it will be a product that will reach out to the globe, but it will reach a very niche segment of the society, probably government agencies. There might be components that will be used in a warfare, so that type of thing. So some money will come through, but is it gonna be a lot of money? Well, probably, because the Queen of Pentacles is about having the ecosystem by themselves and generating money by themselves. So probably it can bring some money to the company, but reputation wise, I don't think the Cybertruck will give a good reputation to the company, but on a practical level, it can make some money for the company. But for the public, it's long term is not going to be a very positive thing. When people think about a Cybertruck in the future, they will think about problems and worries that catching up with Tesla because of the Cybertruck. So anyway, this is a short analysis of the Cybertruck's impact to the company Tesla. I hope you like this video. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I really appreciate, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.